Dotarliśmy do ośrodka treningowego reprezentacji Irlandii Północnej. Dzisiaj oglądaliśmy trening podopiecznych trenera O'Neilla. Nie brał w nim udział Kyle Lafferty, czyli teoretycznie największa gwiazda tego zespołu. Niemniej jednak ja chciałem zauważyć, że ostatnio największą gwiazdą tej drużyny nie jest Kyle Lafferty, a inny napastnik Will Griggs. Zobaczcie zresztą dlaczego, a na początek może puścimy krótki fragment muzyczny z samolotu Irlandczyków. Tak właśnie bawili się Irlandczycy na pokładzie samolotu lecącego do Austrii, gdzie przygotowywali się przez kilka dni piłkarze trenera O'Neilla. Will Griggs wyrósł na gwiazdę numer 1 ze względu na piosenkę, jaką wymyślił kibic Wigan, gdzie ten zawodnik gra na co dzień. No i ta piosenka została taką oficjalną przyśpiewką tej drużyny na czas Mistrzostw Europy. Zresztą mieliśmy takiego farta, że akurat Will Griggs zjawił się dzisiaj na konferencji prasowej i odniósł się do tej kwestii.
Sort of, I think the boys are still singing it, so I'll never get away from it, and obviously my phone's been going crazy, so I can't say I've heard it from the locals, but I've still been hearing it all week.
I think it was as high as 6th in the download charts. It came in as a new entry overall in the charts at 76. Are you happy with that?
Yeah, I'd be happy with that. It's for a great cause, so as high as possible, the more money we can create for charity. So there's obviously Sean Kennedy who started it all, and then we got on board with some music companies. So it's just been brilliant.
Did you buy it?
Of course, yeah. Bought it as many times as possible. Just to help get the charity out there and obviously raise as much money as possible.
A kiedy już Will Griggs z Craigiem Cathcartem opuścili salę konferencyjną, mieliśmy jeszcze chwilę czasu, aby zapytać o nastroje przed meczem z Polską, no i oczywiście o fenomen muzyczny Willa Grigga, jednego z irlandzkich dziennikarzy. I would like to ask you about the feelings of Irish people before the game against Poland. Are you excited? Are you a bit afraid about that game?
Definitely not afraid. I think generally they're very excited because it's the first time we've been at a major championships for 30 years. So there is a little bit of a feeling that this is a big adventure. Obviously now that they're here, everybody at home wants the team to do as well as possible, but it's a celebration and party at home anyway because they've qualified. So the players don't see it like that. The players are determined that they'll beat Poland or at least draw and progress further in the tournament. But at the moment at home, there's no fear and everybody's just very excited that the team have managed to get this far.
People in Northern Ireland know a lot about Polish team or only about Lewandowski because he's a big star?
Lewandowski is the star and most people are asking about him. They maybe wouldn't know so many individual Polish players. We haven't played Poland for a long time in a competitive fixture, so we won't have seen that much of them. However, Poland were in the same qualifying group as the Republic of Ireland, so they will have read all those reports and probably watched quite a few of those matches as well. But certainly in terms of the individual players, Lewandowski is the big name that everybody's talking about, especially because it was almost between him and our Kyle Lafferty to be top scorer in the qualifiers at one stage. And then Lewandowski obviously steamed ahead of everybody.
And there's one funny thing because your striker, who is sitting on the bench with Griggs, became a big pop star, we can say, in the United Kingdom. Is it some kind of phenomenon now in Northern Ireland?
Incredible. It was in the top 10 in the download charts, which is just amazing. People are used to football songs not being very good and not doing very well, but this one has done really well, and especially coming from a relatively small club in England, for a player at that level to be in the top 10 in the charts is amazing. I think he's almost a little embarrassed about it, but because it's all raising money for charity, he's very pleased as well. And certainly the other players are enjoying it because they love teasing him and singing it, and he's probably getting a little bit sick of it. But it's great. It's another great bit of positive publicity for Will and for the Northern Ireland team in general.
And that song became an anthem, an unofficial
An
anthem?
yeah. I mean, I would be very surprised if we don't hear it sung in France. He said today it would be very unusual. He's used to hearing it sung back in Wigan, in the stadium in Wigan, but to hear it sung in Nice or in Lyon or in Paris would be extraordinary for him, very surreal. But as he said, he has to give the fans a reason to sing it. So he has to get on the pitch and he has to play well enough for them to sing it.
Yes, that's true. Thank you very much.
Okay, you're welcome.
Thanks.